Maybe something would have to change for Nsoatreman in today's game. It's not been the best of performance from them. Simpson. Hit it to his left hand side to pick a Brockwell. They'll come through the channel. And they're giving the ball away so easily to Amu. Again, Nsoatreman who took his eye from the ball, and that's another riot coming. Big Boris fails to arrive early and is dealt with, but he managed to pick it. We'll be looking for a bit of support. And the flag, I guess, is already up. Once again, we're having entertaining exchange. It's been action-packed in the last 23 minutes. We've seen a bit of athleticism, we've seen a bit of clever play, a bit of agility in terms of movement up front. And here we'll see another one from Suleiman. Can he hack onto it? He does beautifully, but would have to go past the experience. Shaibu sends it into the 18-yard. Comes off Neymar. Shaibu. Neymar. And it's hit up front. And it's cleared inside by Brockwell. It's getting a bit messy now. And it's quickly taken. DU. Rahman. And it's got Simpson to beat. And Simpson managed to shoot it off his foot. It's got the legs to really stop every Arsenal that is floated at him. "24 minutes. And we are still relishing the moments that Chawate and Boris has given us in this fixture. That was a lovely 10. That was a lovely piece of defending from the skipper. He's parried away. Big Boris. And Nsoatreman recovers to their skipper. Push it for Steven Diu. And the whistle. It's already up. And it's once again the offensive mindset will be halted. What this man has been. The man enjoying a bit of holiday within his own two sticks. Burkina Bay International. Rapin Sanon. Here in the middle is Karim Abdul for Nations. Hits it onto the left hand side. Brockwell will lift it deep. Now restored by Noche. Here's Alassane. Brilliant footwork. And that's a clear foul. Really entertaining the crowd here at the Dr. Che Sports Complex in Abrancasi. Certainly to be one of the huge scoring fixtures over the weekend. It's a lovely breakaway from his marker. Lovely hits again and just across the face of goal. And Nations are looking to cause more havoc to this Nsoatreman side, taking advantage of their defensive jitteriness.
They look to have taken off their leg off the pedal a bit. They remained in their shell. They've remained in their shell for the past 5 minutes, and they look to be controlling the game much better than they seemed earlier.
So say we'll bring it forward. Has been stopped by Amu. And they seem to have the advantage again is Beidou. It's back to Rabin. He's got his captain close by, finds him. And it's a bit of 1-2. We'll find Abrakwa. We see it, but comes off his marker. And it's a goal kick. What you can say, the captain, Zach Simpson, really been the decoy at the back, making sure he's the last eye for this nation's defensive line, allowing his colleagues to run up front, but he stays behind to deal with any mess. Abroka once again. KSDU. And he gives away possession. Pedro turns into his goalkeeper. Giving a hot charge by Stephen Deal, and that's a bit of ambitious kick from the goalkeeper. A bit awkward into the crowd. And will give Nsoatreman the opportunity to transfer with a bit and see if they can have a long throw into the box. Deal turns it in. Nobody in great set to connect to it. And it's up made away. It's been a promising chap so far for Nsoatreman. Steven DU. What a player he's been. The left winger. One of the three most oldest players at the club at the moment. Alice contributes to over 10 goals every season, so it tells you of his caliber. And last season, here they come. Nsoatreman, a bit of mess. Oh, goodness, man. Comes off side 19.
Nsoatreman are pulling, they are trying their best to at least get a goal to bring their confidence back. They are controlling the midfield. They've become very aggressive in midfield and they are pressing very well. What I'll say is a plus in this game for Nsoatreman is their press.
In a few 30 minutes played. A bit of exchanges at the left hand side of Nsoatreman's half. But Nations have been able to win it. Alassane. That's another lovely hit. Oh my goodness, just dangling across the face of goal. And then Nsoatreman once again surviving another scare.
Nations are using the wings, especially the wing backs, to stretch the game. And it doesn't look like Nsoatreman have found an antidote to stop that play.
For 30 minutes, and Nations are in the driving seat, controlling everything in today's fixture. And if it stays this way, it means that they'll have the advantage as far as the meeting between the two sides is concerned. And like Phil said, Coach Aprek would have to tweak his tactics a bit. Well, so the last time, but here they come. Wait a minute, this Rahman, that's a big one into the channel, but it's been watched by Beko and is picked by Rapin Salon once again. He's been giving a solid shield at the back by his defenders.
The back three of Nations FC in the name of Abrokwa, Simpson and Osei-Kuffour have been very solid. And they seem to be having the same height.
Well, certainly
6'6", 2".
But hold on, Phil. Nation is what Nsoatreman coming forward, and Nation will have to defend. Yes, Nsoatreman will have to carry it across. Right, it looks everybody. It's kept on the turf by a few. Yes, Big Boris once again giving Isaka a bit of run for his money, and Ivorian stays on the turf. Using his physicality quite well in this game. I've not really had the benefit of playing full throttle in terms of minutes, but I'm sure with his performance into this game, maybe he could be creating a bit of hope. I might get a nod from Coach Kasim Engel, but here they come again. His nephew hits it onto the edge of Nsoatreman. That's a lovely shot coming across again. And it seems to have the edge to hit from outside the 18-yard.
Nations FC players are very composed, very relaxed, and very organized. They choose to do whatever they like in and around the box. Times when you expect them to play the shot, they control the game and give a pass. When you expect them to give a pass, they play the shot. And it's very difficult to mark them.
Well, we'll run you through what is happening in other match centers in the country as to when we have some of the results floating in. One is brought inside. It's another set piece to be picked. It's quickly effected. It's stopped by Sing Sing. A broker hit it. And here seems to be another chase. Chawote. And it's cleared off his front by Morrison. It's back into the center circle now. It's tagged by Greenset. Walid Neymar. Kamu. That's Abdul. And he gives her possession to Alassane. Retreat back a bit. And Abroka is found on the left hand side. A bit of twisting and turning, looking for space. Osai Kufuor. A few. That's a long hit and a bit risky to his goalkeeper. That has been brought out. That's Beidou. Big Boris, another defense splitting pass here for Messi's. Oh, it's over the bar. Can you believe it? The chip, absolutely just too heavy from the youngster.
What a pass from Alassane. That was fantastic. Chawate should have been a bit composed. That was a lovely chance for Nations to make it 4.
Well, Nation are having a star and a talisman in face out. Chawate had a build-up play. Very lovely. Take away nothing from that. The corner scene from Big Boris. Alassane. That defense splitting pass. Very spot on. Let's look at the movement. Fails to get it right. Planted his feet into the ground and failing to have that balance. Just look at it. Well, one of the best of angles to hit it. And it's a bit of temporary hold up as Ferdinand Sabi is wondering what might be happening. This is Walid Husseini Neymar, skipper for Nsoatreman. Certainly you'll not have to be in his shoes this afternoon. As his side is trailing by 3 goals to 0. Oh, yellow card to him, and that's a confirmation for you. That's a twisting and turning from Archiman as brought to Amu. He's struggling to keep the ball. Archiman, the latest casualty in terms of how he is trying to handle the ball, giving a hot press by Baku. And Nsoatreman wins the advantage. And the fans are really enjoying themselves. You can hear the dancing, clapping and singing. This is brought forward by Shaibu. One of the best of connects it. Man is picked by Stephen Diu. Lace it to the far right hand side. This is making the spaces very narrow for Nsoatreman to run through. Yes, Nsoatreman stringing passes together. Samu Morrison was sending it across, but just too heavy, and Coach Yao Prek once again a bit disappointed with that kick from his centre back. Less than 7 minutes to play for, and the clock is running out for the Nsoatre base club. The winners of the MTN FA Cup season did a lot in the CAF Confederation Cup. They were left by their manager, Maso Kunedu, couldn't really take charge of that campaign. Neymar connected to Stephen Diu is another lovely hit. This could be the opportunity to get a consolation. That's Benjamin Chivanyo, the great Olympics former player. And they give the ball away. That's a lovely run from Big Boris. It's watched by Anoche. Wins the challenge, brings to Ishaka. And Daniel Lai once again blows his whistle. Lose the Ivorian. Seems to be struggling. It is more dire than we expected.
Yeah, he looks to be in pain.
One or so many stoppages in this game. It's been a free-flowing football between these two sides, and obviously that look like a side that is going to torch, have jump into the lead, and you can see the nation colors are flying high in the stands. First Neymar looking for Stephen Diu, but it's being cut out. I'll say Kufo once again. Looking for option to hits the ball through, but this was an early on challenge on B. Boris. Jangon, Neymar, Anoche. That's Nafiu. But again, the whistle is up again, and it is in his favor. That's a lovely man, Stephen D. You can't hack onto it. Managed to hook the ball and waiting for a great set to arrive. But it's picked by Brakwa. That's a lovely hit. And Nsoatreman would have to do a bit of defending once again. Three players are falling back. Chawote. And it's a walking pace. Back to Maxman. Lovely back flick. Chivanyo couldn't prevent a broken passes. That's a lovely hit again. And Big Boris was waiting to receive it out of the far post. A bit disappointed.
The understanding between the Nations FC players is top notch. They understand themselves very well, that every movement of a player is understood by the next player. That's fantastic.
Sabi Ferdinand. The man under pressure. He's already picked 3 balls at the back of his nets already. And Nations seems to be planning another onslaught here. Lovely, but it's a great intervention. Saibu Al Hassan again has been interfered with. A lot of missiles coming from the home side in these 9 embers of the game. Benjamin Chivanyo finds Ajiman, finds Samu, and Ajiman will drift it across looking for his experienced forward, Stephen Diu. Anoche falls back to help again with defensive mess. Walid Isaka, Anoche, Shaibu, and it's out again. And Nations will take advantage of this, throwing such pace to come forward once again. Well, maybe they might be bringing Kobna Dumaida in the second half. Another lovely chap on the bench for Nsoatreman. A bit of time wasting on the clock as we get ready to see what Kufo is going to do with his throwing advantage for Nations FC. But you can see that lovely finished from the Ivorian international. Top drawer staff, quality finish. You can see this throwing. First Chawote out jamming everybody and slot it up to make it. And he says the time is running out. What, 2 minutes of additional time? And the Dr. Che Sports Complex in Abrankase, and it's the home team that seems to be enjoying every moment. Suleiman and Afiu want to come off in second once again, and they have a corner kick advantage to be floated in. This could be the last corner kick we'll see for this period. As Nations push or pour lots of bodies forward to see if they can increase their goal tally before they head into the dressing room. Looks to be a long throw in instead of a corner kick. It's brought in. There's a bit of interference. An experienced FIFA referee once again whistling. That's a long way up front. And it's returned back. Anoche, Neymar. Anoche once again. Just a heavy touch, but that's well to keep it. Saibu, Idrisu, long hits, nobody to pick it, and it's picked out by Osai Kufo, and Rabin hits it onto his left hand side. That's Neymar, Amu, Benjamin Chivanyo is drifted across, and again is twatted by that header. And that will conclude the first 45 minutes. What an electric first half we've had. Nations absolutely making a huge statement that they are very difficult to fall at their own backyard. Twice, face out, Charity have struck. and very international Big Boris. Well, it's half time at the Dr. Ch Sports Complex in Abrankasi. Nations FC 3, Nsoatreman 0.
All right, so first 45 minutes plus 2 minute time added on at the Dr. Kwame Ch Sports Complex. It's Nations Football Club 3 and Nsoatreman FC 0. First half at the Dr. Kwame Ch Sports Complex. This is the home of the Ghana Premier League and it's live on Metro TV, live on Alpha TV, Original TV, and on the Ghana Football Association. A brilliant and fantastic, beautiful football by Nations Football Club. They're leading 3-0, Najid and Phil.
Yeah, General, I know we were going to see a avalanche of goals, but I didn't expect a 3-goal margin in the very first department of the game. But looking at Nations FC, how they started from the first department, they started from the low pressing. All of a sudden, whilst Nsoatreman started from the high pressing game, I thought the way they started for the very first 5 minutes, they were going to get a goal. But Nations FC, they relaxed really for them, and they came into the party from the 10th minute, and I'm telling you, they've never gotten back. And when you look the space that the goals came, I'm surprised because they lost concentration. I'm talking about Nsoatreman. The moment the first game came, they lost concentration. Nations FC took over, had the second goal, and had the third goal. But
talking about the goal, the first goal, second goal, and the third goal, let's look at Boris, and also Chawate, and let's look at the build-up. Fantastic goals from Nations Football Club.
Now, the very first goal, if you look at where Afuakwa had the ball, everybody thought Afuakwa was directing the ball to Chawate, and Chawate did that magic because looking at his position, where he moved to, then Boris had that ball, and it was a wonderful goal. Look at the second goal. How he pressured the goalkeeper to get that goal. So to me, I think that Nations FC, they are attacking best midfield, best defense, they have no problem. Right. But the trick here is how they start their build up. We thought that Nations is playing a 5-3-2 system, but I can tell you, I was telling you from the start that look at how they move. 3, then 4. Even when they are attacking, they have 4 players who are attacking. So to me, Coach Kasim Mengo have done a marvelous work in the very first half.
All right, so I'm still live from Dr. Kwame Ch Sports Complex. Nations are leading by 3 goals to 0. And Najid spoke about their setup, how they build up this afternoon. Coach Kasim Mengo's side are leading 3-0. Phil, look at the defense. The defense, the fullbacks, Nafiu and also Abrakwa. And also Simpson at the back, and also the midfielders. They've been so excellent this afternoon. Nsoatreman are trying their best to push the ball forward, but because Nations are playing 4 top, it's making them difficult to also push their men in front.
Look at the back line of Nations FC. Look at the height, their stature, how strong they are. They are very aggressive. I mean, Abrokwa, Osei and Simpson. Simpson is playing as the CM, center back, CB. and Osei Kufo is playing as the right centre back, whilst Abrokwa is playing as the left centre back. These players, averagely, you give them a 6.2 feet height. I'm talking about their height. At least they are very tall, they are very strong and very aggressive. You need players that are very tall as well and very aggressive to be able to even match them. None of the players on the pitch, I would say, or the attackers of Nsoatreman would be able to stand any of the back line, the back defenders of Nations FC. They are very strong. They've been brilliant. And on the ball, when you watch from the onset, they seem to be like they did not know what they were doing. But they sank Nsoatreman in. Upon doing that, they send long balls to the wing backs, where they find holes in the defense of Nsoatreman. That was brilliant. And how they even connect to get players in the box.
Phil,
it's fantastic.
It's fantastic. But Single is adding more pressure to the pressure on Coach Yapreko this afternoon. There's been a lot of pressure on him. It's giving him a long afternoon this afternoon at the Dr. Kwame Sports Complex. What should we expect in the second half?
After the second goal, I made mention that Yapreko needs to tweak his system, because playing a 4-2-3-1 against a 5-4-1 or a 5-3-2, I am saying 5-4-1 and 5-3-2 because you always see Shawate in midfield. He joins the midfielders to battle it out in midfield. The next second you find him in the box. That's how come they vary their tactics. And the wing backs always join attack. And when they leave the defense, they become 6 in midfield. That is 3-6-1 or 3-5-2 when they are moving up front. And it becomes very difficult for a back line of 4 to defend against such an attack. And the way they control the game, they are very confident. They control the game better. It's a nightmare for Nsoatreman in this game.
Talking of Nsoatreman, the defensive pairs, especially from the goalkeeper and also Anochi, are not communicating well, making things worse for Nsoatreman.
Yeah, their communication is very, very poor, because they played together last season with the goalkeeper. So I'm surprised that they have that poor communication. I think that there's a field that you've played on it again and again. But psychologically, you ask yourself, was Coach Yapreko able to psych these players up ahead of this game? When the first goal came,
will you say Aqua Ferdinand is too confident or overconfident on the ball? He wants to play the ball as a goalkeeper. He wants to enjoy the game, and that resulted in this.
Nowadays, when you look at how coaches set up their team, how the systems are being played, how tactics are being used, they always start playing from the back, and I think that is where the problem came from. But to me, overconfidence. When he had the ball, you must watch before a ball gets to you, the goalkeeper. Where you are standing, you have every eye to look all over the pitch. So at the end of the day, before the ball came, where were you watching? You were caught ball watching. That was the reason why the goal came. So to me, Yapreko should talk to them. They should communicate. If not that, we are going to see avalanche of goals. But to me, when you look at Nsoatreman, those that are doing the magic, they are number 10 man, Steven, and the captain of the Black Starlets. I'm talking about Benjamin Chaveno. Now, they are doing everything possible. But my problem is that they are all playmakers. The two of them are all playmakers. When they get to the ball, they hold on to the ball too much, making the movement of their striker.
Don't you think they hold on to the ball because they can't find space? They've blocked all the space. That's why they hold the ball to make space for
not that, General, not that. Because the moment they get the ball, I don't know if the Phil was giving their setup situation, they are left with 3 at the back. So the moment you get the ball, move. But they will wait for them to come. And the 5-1-5 comes 3 against 5, the 3v5, it is very hard for you to control. And looking at Simpson, the way he's very, very aggressive and his timing, he has gotten everything right this afternoon here at Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. So I think that Coach Yapreko should talk to Steven, then Benjamin. When you get the ball, quickly locate your striker, because the goalkeeper have really been on holiday, virtually be on holidays. Kofi Mensah, I think that they are not mixing Kofi Mensah, because looking at their goalkeeper, their confidence is there. He start playing from the back. Their wings are moving, and I told you that from the beginning they will be relying on their wing backs. But anybody who lose guard in midfield is going to affect them, and that is what we are seeing from Nsoatreman. Though Wally is doing all the jobs, but I'm telling you, Nations FC have something that they really purpose to come and do this afternoon, and they've really executed that in the very first.
All right, so still live from Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. This is the home of Ghana Premier League, live on Metro TV, Original TV, and Alpha TV as well. We head into the second half. What should the two managers do, especially Coach Yapreko?
I expect Yapreko to also play with wing backs to match them. Because if you cannot play a wing-back system, it will be very difficult for you to even match or hold on to this 3-goal deficit. The 5-back they are playing is a strategic 5-back. Sometimes you see only one wing-back joining attack. Other times you see both wing-backs joining attack. In this case, it will stretch the midfield and defense. And in this case, you are playing a two-man midfield, which it's not working. So the only option you have is to either play a 3-back or a 5-back, where you know you are okay with at least if you cannot score or win this game, don't allow any more goals to concede. Don't concede any more goals. That is what I have to. I believe playing in that system would help Nsoatreman.
Are we done with the goals, or are we going to see more goals in the second half? Najee?
We're going to see more goals in the second half, and I think that he that is down needs not to fear to fall again. So to me, I think that Coach Yapreko should open up the game. You are down by 3 goals. At the end of the day, bring all your attacking machineries, and you can get a goal. Because at the end of the day, the best way.
Nsoatreman started well in the first 15 minutes. They were playing some beautiful football, not knowing they were monitoring them, and the goals came.
I told you, because 5 minutes. They started from a high pressing game, so I thought that they were going to press them to not knowing nation relax, just to see their movement, and they started unleashing all their missiles. I get me, but to me, the best way to defend is to attack. So in Nsoatreman, they should open up, bring in more attackers. They can get a goal. If not that, if they say they are going to defend, they are going to get a problem.
And talking of Nations Football Club, their fans are totally behind them. Look at the support, massive support. Very as young as 5, 7, 10 years are all supporting Nations Football Club, and I think it's something positive we're saying from Nations Football Club. They're making the young ones believe in their team at Abrankese, and I love the numbers here. I love even the women here who are supporting Nations Football Club. Some are all the way from other regions. They are here to support Nations Football Club at Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. What are your final words for before the second half commence?
Yeah, I think that the supporters and the fans, they have really done very, very well, because at the end of the day, as a team, it is how you brand yourself. That is how you get more supporters. So to me, I think that their branding is on point. But in the second half, General, I think that Coach Kasim Mengo is still going to play the system that he's playing, but Coach Yapreko should open up, because he's already down. Maybe they can get a goal.
All right, so still on TV, Metro TV, Original TV, Alpha TV, on the Ghana Football Association app. Over to you, our commentators, Victor and Philanan, all the way from Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Nations are leading in the first half by 3-0. Enjoy the second half.
Well, thank you very much. As we get back for the second half department of the game, it's been a very busy first half period. with Nations FC scoring 3 times. Nsoatreman have not got answers. Maybe they've got a lot to answer in the second half department. As Kufo in your shots at the moment. We've had a great officiating so far. And here's Nations FC returning. And there's the man who scored brace, Nsoatreman, in a 37 jersey. Had loads of minutes this season, 625 minutes this season. Started in 6 games with just a yellow card, so it tells you that he's been a very clever chap as far as playing is concerned. It's been Nations FC showmanship in the first 45 minutes. Well, you can see the Nessie prayers reciting. They believe that they've got the edge. It's a very well-coordinated team, very cohesive in every department of the game, right down defense, in midfield, or even attacking options. Most of the fans have really called for the clearing of B. Boris. That's again the technical team posing a bit of confidence in him. And today, in his 5th game of the season, he opened a scoring account for that Brankesi-based team. So that is the man of the moment with a kick in a 37 jersey. Feza Nsoatreman has been the talk of many, especially after those scintillating performance score against Karela. And I've done a double already against Nsoatreman. Did same against Vision FC when he hosted them here at the same venue. Well, I mentioned that Nsoatreman will have to bring in the man in the 7 jersey. Do Kabina Maida, and Bonsu has just come in. Well, maybe Coach Alpre can hit into the call from Phil Anand. Have called for a bit of change in his setup. Well, so they will go for the next 45 minutes. The Nations kicking first. As Pete Boris making his way into Nsoatreman's territory once again. And his attempt to do so brought down his man. Confirmation of the scoreline for you. It's a play from behind. Straight onto the path of Abrakwa. Beku. Looking for Chaute. Let's go Beku, but it's out for a twin advantage. But that's Michael Abrakwa. Looks to be sending a very long one into Nsoatreman's half. It's a long one sent across. And Nsoatreman have dealt with it quite well. Beidou. And Sabi picks it without any struggles. What looks to be another action-packed second half, as we saw in the first half period of this entertaining clash. Confirmation of the changes for you. With 3 substitutions coming in. Emmanuel Ankra was brought in. Edu Kabina Maida also coming in. Well, let's see what Nsoatreman have got to offer. It's a short pass for Shaibu. It's floated across. That's a lovely turn from the big man, Abdurrahman. He's been absent in today's game. One of the reasons why Nsoatreman have been struggling in the final third of the pitch. And again, he's playing against experienced defenders. Inosai Kufo, Razak Simpson, and Michael Abrakwa. And here is he, Simpson. A cross-section of the fans for you, enjoying themselves. The Nation FC fans in majority, and it's not quite shocking. Shaibu, and they'll love to run through that left channel again. That's Ankra, brings it, lovely work. That's a lovely 10. Shaibu once again have been stopped. I think that should be a corner kick. That is a goal kick advantage to Nations. Well, Abdurrahman is the oldest player in the team. He has been a winger that have been switched to lead by coach Maso Kunedu before he left. Got 10 goal contribution last season. Scored 7 goals and assisted 4 times. And it's brought up again. Another danger looming here for Nations FC. And Nsoatreman have been able to deal with it well. Simpson, Abraka, really taking their time now to exchange some passes. Baidu, and here comes Alassane pouring out the far left-hand side. And it's back to Baidu, and taking the time to exchange passes. Yes, Karim. He keeps the ball away. Oh, he wins the advantage. Here's Chawate, lovely idea into the channel. Oh, that's a big stop there from Sabi Ferdinand. And you can see him in the back row. I'm a bit surprised how that did not end at the back of the net.
That was a great save. That was a very brilliant save. This would have been the 4th goal for Nations FC. And the way they are confident, they are controlling the game, it's as if we're going to see the 4th goal. But that was a brilliant save.
Well, just look at it. This was the clearance from Abrakwa. Chawate once again trying to run into the channel, but it's been well dealt with. Walid Neymar hit it away. Well, maybe they would have to keep the ball on the ground and exchange some lovely passes. But here's Nations FC advantage. Quickly taking, looking to be drifted on the edge of the 18-yard. Looking for Abdul Karim, couldn't find him, but is picked by Sabi Ferdinand. And that's another lovely run down the far side. It's being curtailed. Well, you can see a proud Nation FC fan showing off his badge. That's Nsoatreman who come for it. Conjuring a bit of magic from behind. That's Walid Shaibu. And once again, the man who's been the most busiest down the far side, Steven Dew, goes to the ground. Well, free kick for Nsoatreman. They'll be looking to get one back. And it's Steven Dew. And Ankara, who seems to be behind it. But this ground is proving to be a bit dangerous. And that's a lovely sliding tackle coming from Suleimana. And it to be Nsoatreman's corner kick. That was advantage that went their way. It was Steven Dew that was brought down. Sent across. Oh, lovely header, but once again missing by Westka. Comes up the head of Issaka.
Nsoatreman are doing everything they can to at least get a goal in this game. But against a team that is mean in defense, it's a very difficult thing to do. Throughout the season, they've conceded only 2 goals. And it's no mean feat that they are defending very well this afternoon.
Well, let's see. Nessits are very calm in this game. Not in a haste at all. We saw them really pouring out in their numbers in terms of attacking threats. And it's back to Simpson. Was the captain of last season's team of the season. So it tells you that he's a great captain and a great leader, but I'll stand that. And was part of the 55-man provisional squad for the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire. Couldn't make the cut. It means he have always been knocking on the door of the Black Stars, and finally it does open for him. Razak Simpson.
He's a fantastic chap. Very confident, very aggressive, and he times his tackles. A very clever defender. There he goes again.
Lovely touch from him, and they managed to break away. Finds P. Boris, who's just received a yellow card. A very physical player. They do mind that. Amu. Yes, Amu once again. Daniel Amu back to his back line of Ankara. Picked by Amu once again. They'll love to use the middle channel. Isaka. Chifano. And there goes down the man. Maida winning such advantage for Nsoatreman at this crucial time. That's a big relief. Lovely play. It's lifted up front. And it's taken care of by Michael Abrakwa. Saka chasing it. And watches it as it rolls out for their throwing merit. It's a long kick, but to nobody in particular. And it will be picked up by Rapid Sanon. What a game he's had so far. And I perfectly agree with Najee when he says that Rapid Sanon has really made the absence of Kofi Mensah a bit needless into this game. But the big question is that he's been on eventual holiday as far as his defensive line is concerned. They've really shielded him from the troubles of Nsoatreman this evening.
Exactly. They've been brilliant. And when you come against a defense like the 3-back system that they are playing against Abrokwa, Simpson, and Osaikufo, nothing tells you that these are strong and aggressive young defenders. They control the game very well at the back and made sure that they do not make mistakes of any kind in defense.
So that was once again. He couldn't connect to the man he was looking to connect to. Eric Osai Bonsu. He's joined the fray in the second half department of the game. And he will be adding his experience to this Nsoatreman side. As they come for it, called in by Benjamin Chivano. And is headed out by Berko. That's another lovely chase from the captain. Wally Neymar is quickly taking Chivano. Waiting to receive it. Beto wins the challenge. Al Hassan. And it's a long way up front again. Finding his man, Nafiu Suleimana. The Nsoatreman have really seen most of the ball this second half. Chivano. It's a very tight space. Stephen Diu. And here is Razak Simpson. Just love his camp demeanor. Not interested in impressing anyone. After that call up, just doing his normal business. And Alassane goes to the ground. That's a big tackle on him by Daniel Amu.
Nsoatreman are matching Nations FC in this second half because Coach Yao Preku have changed his tactics. He is now playing a 3-5-1-1 in this game now, and they are controlling the game as well. They are matching Nations FC now because of their system that they've changed, and bringing on 3 experts that can play this system as well.
It's taken by Razak Simpson, who's loved to play with his left foot. But this talented miss fails to direct his kick. It's a bit of miscue. I'll take nothing away from him.
That was quite ambitious. He's aiming for his 3rd goal, a hat-trick in this game.
We've seen a lot of the ball this evening. And that's a throwing up for Nations. And Osei Kufo taking his time to walk to the ball to pick it. 22 years of age. He's got a lovely height of 1.89 meters. Simpson returns it back to Robin. He's lifted deep looking for Big Boris, but again the battle between Isaka and Charity has been well settled. 60 minutes cleared in a Brancasi, and it's still Nations who are leading by 3-0. That's a lovely challenge. Could this be a consolation? Comes from the woodwork. Oh my goodness! And Nations survives it.
That was a fantastic strike by Abdul Rahman. He nearly got a first goal for Nsoatreman.
The big man just showing a bit of what it's made up of. And look at the hit. And it tells you that Nations will need to really pay attention to him anytime he's on the movement. Well, here's Alassane for Nations in the center cycle. And Stephen Diu falling back to help, couldn't win it. Here's Bedu. Big Boris bit his mark out. Go for the shot. Oh my goodness, that's a lovely angle. But the elevation on the ball, just too much.
That was a fantastic strike. And Nations FC retaliating. This was the chance earlier by Nsoatreman.
It's a difficult angle to hit it from, but at least you managing to do it.
A very difficult angle.
Big Boris once again served on the plate, worrying. Ankara came across it, and it will be a corner kick instead. They're creating loads of chances in the second half. But we get to see Richard Danso, who started against Karela, was rested, and he's coming for Big Boris as well as Gripman.
Richard Danso has scored 1 goal in 6 games. This will be his 7th game this season, and he's fantastic. He's been fantastic this season.
Well, so there looks to be the change we've been waiting for. Is the man in the faucet that have just joined the fray. And I'll be confirming to you the people that are coming, and that's Kojo Amankwa, who've joined the fray in the second half. Alassane Sadiq is also, Abdul Karim is also going off. And Dansu have been brought in.
That's Coach Mingo adding some fresh legs into his squad.
Yes, corner kick is delivered. Right, what is the decision from Daniel Nilai? The advantage will stay with Nsoatreman. There's some 16 fields to keep it on the tap. And once again, then Nsoatre best club of pickets, and it's Daniel Amu giving a hot chest. Retracting back, lift it up once again. Abdul Rahman, oh, brilliant idea. Finds Maida. Sunset. Steven D, you couldn't pick it up. And here, there's a change of pendulum down to lovely idea. Finds Charlotte. Goodness be sending across, so looking for Suleimana. Wasted opportunity, but at least they'll keep it. Here's Dansu. The Nations determine the pace of the game. It's back to Rabin Sanon. We decide to go shots. Nearly giving out the ball. Abdul Rahman just in it. And again it breaks down. And this is where you expect Nsoatreman to take advantage of those set pieces. This was a lovely strap onto the path of Charlotte. I was thinking he was going for the long hits. Now decides to turn it over to Suleimana.
I think the timing or the where he was too narrow for him to even take a shot from there. So he decided to cross the ball for a connection.
Well, the best of pass from the captain to Amankwa. Well, Amankwa had that stint with Hohe United, captaining them and leading them to the second place behind Vision FC, who qualified in that zone. Here's Ankara. Shaibu. It's back to Shaibu once again. There's Walid. Will connect to Shaibu once again. And they gives out the ball to Nsoatreman. And Ball goes to the ground. They need to be careful. They don't give out such opportunities. Here will be Isake's long hits looking for Abdurrahman. The stroke up front. And start by Chivanyo. Chawote. Yes, Ba. Onto the chest of Dansu. Oh my goodness. That has been cancelled. Came off somebody's hand, probably his own. And then Nsoatreman once again is sitting on the tenterhooks.
That was a lovely pass by Chawote. Chawote is indeed a good player. I thought he was going to shoot from there, but I decided to pass. And what a pass it was.
Well, certainly lots of clubs will be keeping their eyes on him, especially from Africa and even Europe. As Abdurrahman managing to keep it. That's a poor pass at the end after all the hard work.
Nations FC have shown class in this game. They've been fantastic.
Lovely Edu Kabina Maida. As part of the Confederation Cup contingent. Stephen Deyu. Long hits again. And Burkina International has got a hands to stop it.
That's a lovely strike. And Nsoatreman keep knocking for the first goal. They've been trying from this second half since they changed their system, and it's been a battle in midfield because they are both using 5 players in midfield. It's been a battle. Though nations are controlling the game, they are also creating chances to probably get their first goal.
But lots of credit to goalkeeper Rabin Sanon with a fantastic save. At least managing to keep a clean sheet on his debut this season. That'll be a great feat, isn't it? Here's Ankara. Chawote. Amankwa. He's spotting his man once again, that ample of space. And Isaka manages to at least break that monopoly down the left-hand side from Nations FC, who seems to be seeing most of the ball and controlling the pace of the game. Amankwa. They say it didn't come off him. And the referee has got other ideas after a bit of communication. Walid Neymar will send it deep into his defensive line. Deyu, Amu, and AC once again will pick the broken pieces. Simpson has a long drive out. Suleimana Ba is running. Chawote is also in the mix. Oh my goodness, nearly connecting to it. Ba fails to hit it.
Anytime Nation makes an attack through the wings, you find about 3-4 players running into the channel, into the box for connection. That is brilliant. They are aiming to score the 4th goal.
Edu Maida looking for Abdurrahman, but that pass just too strong for him. And you don't expect Abdurrahman to beat the man behind for Nations FC. The header coming from Ba. Absolutely struggling to find the mouth of the goalpost. Well, 99% for Rabin Sanogo. As Jesse says, just one out, and it could be 100% for him into this game. Maybe let's hold on 90 minutes. If it does not concede, then from commentary position, I'll add one, and he gets 100% in terms of performance this evening.
It's been fantastic this afternoon.
But Beidou also holding his head. Beidou Prince has been fantastic down the middle. Another orchestrator. By the former Ghana international, Ya Preku is the man that is sitting on the hits this evening. With the way his side is playing, here's Amankwa, gives the ball away to Nsoatreman, and it's stopped by Beidou. Ankra once again, lovely piece of defending, finds Shaibu. Steven Diu, who hope to drift in, send it across. Neymar running to receive it, picks it, brings it back. Chivanyo has got a lovely footwork. After a diminutive player goes down, and that is Nsoatreman's free kick. The national under 17 skipper was part of the team that traveled to Serbia in that 4-nation UEFA tournament. They won it. But not the best of performance at the Waffle under 17 Cup of Nations in terms of Waffle B. It was a bit woeful performance. We couldn't really qualify for the AFCON Mondial in that age category. Simpson stops Maida, brings it to Danso. And Salasan, that's a lovely hit to the left hand side. And Suleimana, and it's been stopped by the experience. Shaibu once again. This pressure written all over on the faces of Nsoatreman players. As Aqua gets ready to come in. And the man who scored finally is getting a rest. Faisal Torte will be taking off. And this was one of his moments in the game when it outjumped everybody and turned it home for Nation second. And it's back to Rabin Sanon. One of the two international players. Yes, a lovely hit. Oh my goodness, just coming across. And nearly goalkeeper Sabi Fetner once again in some deep troubles.
Very ambitious strike. But the confidence of the nation's players in and around the box must be commended. They are very confident.
Well, that's what happens when you have experienced coaches in charge of the dugout. And Johnson Smith and Kasim Mingel, who've got a rich CV. As Chivanyo gives out the ball to Dansu, and Essence will transfer it once again. He'll have to drift into the middle. That's a beautiful idea. Aqua fails to watch it. He comes and picks his broken pieces. It's now on to Suleiman, his favorite. Hoping to cut in. We'll look for a bit of support. Beidou, Alassane, Amankwa once again. Simpson. That's a lovely piece of work, isn't it? Very confident in terms of how he's discharged his duty. And you know it, that the flag was always going to be raised at that far side.
I would say the second half has been an improvement over the first for Nsoatreman. After changing the system in the second half, they've been the better side. They've controlled the game, they've pressed very well, they've won most of the 50-50 battles, and I would say that they've created a much better and clearer chances in the second half.
Well, Richmond Opoku is coming for Stephen Diu, who've had a very fantastic game. One of the three oldest players in this Nsoatreman setup. But let's see what Opoku offers them in terms of attacking threats. Yes, Chivano, dispossessed of the ball. Danso bring it forward. Let's go the leg. And it's given a touch by Amu. Pedu. Sakwa. Suleimana. And that's a great stuff. At least Sabi gets in hand to it. And that would have been a bit disastrous if it had not been turned away from the mouth of the goalpost. The reason why you need to give the goalkeeper all the credit.
Suleimana have been lurking around the 18, waiting for a loose ball to pounce on. Most of the time you see him either in the 18 or around the 18, waiting for a ball, a long ball or a pass to him for him to pounce on or play a shot. On this occasion it was very brilliant.
Well, it's been one of the players who've been able to score alongside Faisal Chalte. He scored 2 goals this season. A few Suleimana against Dreams and Indiana. They're looking for his third of the season. Well, it's a great investment. Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex in Abrankase. Well decorated with white and blue all over the stands. It's a blue and white color fever. As Nation have got a free kick in a very acute angle. Next to be Dansu Suleimana. That's a long hit. It's Tenor Bamu. Nsoatreman could not be picked. And it's back to Rabin Sanon once again. Dansu couldn't control it. Maida being searched for once again. But Amankwa is just too strong for him. The former Legon Cities man, Kwabena Maida, also played a few tournaments, especially in the DS Soccer Scouting Tournament in Cape Coast. A tournament that he was a real discovery. But here they'll come again. It's Nation pouring forward in numbers. He's got Aqua to play for. Comes and nobody. That's a bit selfish.
Very selfish on this occasion. He had 2 players in the box. Chawote was waiting for him in the box. And there's another player that came into the box. Aqua. That came into the box also waiting for the ball. But he decided to shoot on this occasion. That was quite selfish.
Well, Phil still relaxing the moment of Faisal Chawote, who has gone off. And it's just difficult to take your eyes off that trap. He's been very impressive.
Very
Just
impressive.
look at this. Alcoa was lacking. Again, one of the best of the season. Coming from the man who was trying to bend it to the far post. And failed to find a target. As we've done 82 minutes. And it's a team that is at the second spot on the league log at the moment with 19 points. Nation FC that are controlling the pace and tempo of this game. Simpson hurts it out. Dansu right into Pickett. He does, drifting into the middle to create a bit of space. Mankwa. And they will change direction of play. Looking for Suleimana. Suleimana was giving a bit of hot chase by Opoku, who just came in. Well, it seems that the coins has once again fallen away of Nations FC, who are taking charge of the last 4 minutes of this period. Lovely back flick from Walid Neymar. Amu. And it's a free kick for Nsoatreman.
You can hardly get in between the defense of Nations FC. The back line is solid. It's a pillar in defense. Nsoatreman are finding it very difficult to get in and behind the defense of Nations FC.
Well, seems to be one of the parties for the people in and around this vicinity of Abrankase, all the way from Kokofu down to Asukwa, Bekwai, and every environ. They love their football, and Kumasi is known to be the seat of that. Here's Bar. It's 2-on-2 now with Oboku coming to the fray. They stand up, gives the ball away. This could be Suleiman's stake. Oh, just across. A bit unfortunate.
What a miss. What a miss. He just couldn't get his direction right. But there's an opportunity for him to score the the fourth goal for Nations FC. He just couldn't get his direction right on this occasion.
Oh, Richard Danso did all the work and serve Nafiu Suleimana and the hit. Absolutely nothing to write home about, as Nsoatreman will come for it to take to their captain, Walid Neymar, Benjamin Chivanyo, and it's Nsoatreman's free kick. The young boy being a bit trickish out there against the experienced Prince Bedu.
The fans look to be enjoying themselves here. The entertainment here is massive, cheering their team on while they do justice on the pitch for the fans.
Well, certainly, as they do justice, and it's a very great moment for these Nations FC fanatics. As we've got a free kick coming away, well taken, bent inside again. That's a very sharp touch from the big man, Eric Osai-Bonsu.
That was a lovely free kick, but the goalkeeper was right there. Lovely scenes here at the stadium.
Well, we've seen it everywhere, even at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Lovely touch from Abdurrahman. Mankwa watching it. Getting to that brow with Kwabena Dumaida. Well, you can see a lot of beautiful stuff happening on the screens. From wherever you're watching us from, watching world. It's the beauty of Abrankasi displayed to you from all over. We're just getting a confirmation of the man of the match going to face out Chawate of Nations FC.
I don't think there will be any questions about that. He's done very well in the game, and he's got 2 goals in this game.
Well, certainly, as Aqua runs that into that channel down the right-hand side. Well, it's a bit fruitless adventure. 88 minutes. It looks to be a 3 point for Nations, as well as straight goals at the moment, if nothing changes. Isaka hits it up front, looking for Maida. Let's go, Benjamin Chivanyo. A bit of time wasting. No start on possession. There's Daniel Amu. Benjamin Chivanyo. Maida once again, that's a lovely pass, but it's picked up by Rapin Sanon. Yes, the last set. Osai Kufo. The last one once again. Hitting Suleiman into that channel. Sabi Ferdinand is ever present to deal with it. After that unforgivable, unpardonable mistake to give Chawate a second of the game. The Poku. Walid Neymar looking for Abdurrahman. Not again Simpson, defending his line so well. Such a calm character at the back. Isaka. Neymar. Maida. Oh, lovely idea. Finds Benjamin Chivanyo, sends it across, and again finds the Nations player, and he's headed out. 4 minutes of additional time here in Abrankasi. And the party cannot be messed up. Isaka, who left it deep into Nations half, is returned. Dansu gives out possession. Amu will bring it back to Anka. Poku. Not a bad idea. He was just trying to pick his man, but it was a big hit and couldn't pick Poku. Here's Simpson. That's Aqua. Alassane walking forward with it. So lovely flicked onto his right hand side. Exchanging passes, but they give our possession to Nsoatreman, who've done very well, especially the captain Razak Simpson, to keep Abdurrahman at bay. He's been lacking within the Nations territory. Wrapping. And it should be a long drive up front. Poku picks it, retains it. And then Nsoatreman are beginning to use the flanks. Benjamin Chivano calling for it, but he would have to wait. Sisaka has it. That's Beidou down to for the home side. Aqua down so, and it's a lovely hit again. But into the crowd. Beautiful exchanges. There's Chivano. Finds Nsoatreman. Maida. Not giving a strong chase. Alright, Kojo Monkwa, who will leave it for his colleague, Alassan. It's a big 10. And it's a big defending from the man in the green. Well, we look to be in the last few seconds of the additional time. And that was a body movement of Danso. And that was a hit absolutely into the sky with his efforts. Gaspar brings it back. Beidou couldn't pick the broken pieces, but Simpson asking his goalkeeper to stay within its own territory. As he's got the legs to pick it. So that ends it here. And our Brancase is Nations FC that have really dealt with Nsoatreman on match day 10. Beating them on his home turf for the second time since the promotion into the Ghana Premier League. And also being a very great officiating. And that's Abrakwa. Beidou with a prayer. And it's been an exciting performance from them. And you can see a lot of congratulations to this man, Rabin Sanon, the Burkina Faso international. Across the scene of the crowd who came to enjoy themselves. There's the man who will be wearing the Black Stars jersey in some few days, Razak Simpson. And here are the gallant men of Nations.
Sports Complex, Nations Football Club 3 Nsoatreman FC 0. This is the home of the Ghana Premier League. It's been an exciting game, end-to-end action between the two teams. And now I have the head coach of Nsoatreman, Coach Yapreko, is right here with me. And don't forget, it's live on Metro TV, live on Alpha TV, live on Original TV, and on the Ghana Football Association app. Coach Yapreko, another difficult game this afternoon. Are you disappointed with your defenders? Because
yeah, very disappointed because we went to sleep. We went to sleep. Very cheap 3 goals, which shouldn't have happened because we started the game very well. We took control, and then out of nothing, we gave them 3 goals, which is basics mistake. And when it happens like that, it's out of your control. We went back to the drawing board, and then we changed the shape of the team, and then the second half was was much better.
Yeah, we saw you change the team setup. You played 3 back in defense, and it really helped your team. We saw them pressing Nations Football Club, playing some good football, but you couldn't score.
Yeah, the harm was already done after the 3-0 inside the first half. All they could do is just make sure that we don't lose our head and lose focus. And then, like you said, we changed the face of, we changed the system, and we came in the second half with different mentality, and it worked.
Your next game, you playing at home against the Diana Football Club. This is Bono game. What should we expect in that game? Another difficult game.
Yeah, every game is difficult in the Premier League. Every game is difficult in the Premier League. We need to win. We need to be focused. We need to have character, because Ghana Premier League is all about character. You know, when you win the FA Cup, you are no more a smaller club. So everybody plays against you will come, and like you said, we're playing against another local derby. We played 2 local derbies already, and we lost. We didn't take maximum points. So Diana is going to be another, and we have to make sure that we get them.
From what you are saying, you've learned a lot in this game.
Oh yeah, a lot. I've learned a lot, character-wise and energy-wise, and who I think is ready to fight.
Better luck next time, Coach Yapreko. Okay, so that's the head coach for Nsoatreman Football Club. Now I have Coach Kasim Mingle with me. Excellent football, great football this afternoon. So far, 22 games at home, and you've won 12 and you've drawn 10. Massive statistics backing you here. What do you have to say about that?
It's a very hard work that we put in. You know, if you want to make an impact in the league, you have to make sure you don't lose in your home. Exactly, that's what we're doing.
And now your forward star boy now, Faisal Chawate, 7 goals in the Premier League. He scored 2 goals today. What do you have to say about your chap?
He's doing well and he's working hard for it. The way he put in his maximum at the training, that's what is yielding the result for him. He's always serious, and he take advice. Whatever we're doing, take it serious. That's why he's making it.
You've made Dr. Kwame Sports Complex a fortress. Very difficult for every team who comes here. Now, looking at your defender, Razak Simpson, he's been called to the national, to the Black Stars of Ghana, and it's a good booster for Nations Football Club.
Oh yeah, he deserves it. It's not overdue. You saw him playing. Definitely, we see we are making stars here. We are building a team. You know, our team. You take today, our first goalkeeper was not there. We have a good replacement for it. That's why I say we are building a team. So whoever is not there, we can get a good replacement.
You're going to Abuase to meet Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Big game, great game. We know Nations versus Kumasi Asante Kotoko. It produces a lot of action, lot of fun. What should we expect in Sunday's game?
It's going to be a competitive game. Kotoko is our senior brothers. But when we get to the field, we put the seniority aside, and we're going to compete for the 3 points. So the pitch will decide.
Congratulations, Coach Kasim Mengel.
Thank you.
All right, so that's the head coach for Nations Football Club, Coach Kasim Mengel. Now I have Faisal Chawate right here with me. Faisal, at the same. Congratulations. Say Ghana Udina trendy baby Obiase. Oh, Faisal Chawate, the young chap, our Nations Football Club, and I share 2 beautiful goals. Send a feeling it here. So not only the goal scoring chart, 7 goals this season. Obajiana, top scorer. How many goals now, the baby? So the team no set it up. Yeah, match 3-0. Sana Oka Ediama, Nations Football Club and supporters. No.
But I feel the engine league and my boys in heading.
When next game more book Kumasi Asante Kotoko Boase mo Senate here.
I'm a senior brothers, but board here applying CDC. And fast I respect me. We do fit in this one.
me baby Jao. What is Razak Simpson, your friend or Black Stars? Send a number camp here.
Oh no, be yeah, even put them mother and a friend. And I'm going to go to school. No, be I that's my friend. Did you go now? Me say my boy, me say man.
So that's one day ever for now.
Trying.
Faisal Chaote, keep on doing a great job and congratulations. Okay, so that's the man of the match, Faisal Chaote, and he's the man of the match. We live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on Alpha TV, as well as the Ghana Football Association app. This is the home of the Ghana Premier League. I have Naji and also Phil is also here. We wrapping up Naji. Your general assessment so far.
I said it from the beginning that Nations FC, they've made Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex a Waterloo, a fortress for any team that comes here. So I'm not surprised that they scored 3 goals against Nsoatreman. To me, now it's 22 matches. Nobody have been able to score or beating
22 matches at home.
At home. So now they've won 12, draw 10. So I think that they are making Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex a Waterloo, a fortress for teams that will arrive here. To me, they played a better game. The second part of the game, they came to manage the game. That is what is meant by somebody who has what you call a tactical acumen or who reads the game very, very well. So Coach Kasimengo, great. Congratulations to him. Tactically, he was disciplined. And he has proven to me that when he talks about tactics, because the second half, he came to manage the game, and they managed the game very, very, very well. So to me, congratulations to Nations FC. Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex, it's a Waterloo now.
All right, so Phil, we go in. What do you have to say about today's great game?
It's a fantastic game. And I made mention that Yao Preko would definitely, if he wants to either stop Nations from scoring, he would have to tweak his system. Exactly what he did. He brought in 3 players, varied its tactics. He changed to a 3-5-2 system, and the wing backs were working on the wing backs of Nations FC. That kept them at bay, and they created most chances in the second half, but they could not get a goal.
All right, so we ending Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. It's been interesting. It's been massive football. Nations Football Club 3. And Gatuso raised the pass, and many thanks to my colleagues Naji and Phil, as well as our commentator Victor, and to the entire crew of Alpha Media Sports. Thanks so much, and thanks for watching. See you coming weekend.
Metro TV, insightful and inspiring moments.